Yeah, I'm about to tell my little sister what she need to know because I see what's to come. I already see this. I see it. They snakes in the grass, okay? They are snakes. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen if YouTube gonna fuck with the numbers. Give them a minute. I'm gonna give them a minute. I'm gonna give them a minute. See what they gonna do today. Cause it seems like they sometimes they feel like a nut, sometimes they don't. You feel me? Sometimes they feel like a nut, sometimes they don't. Yeah, I see one person in here. It's a miracle. It's gonna take a miracle. Listen, somebody please tag Clarissa in this because I want her to hear what I have to say. I'm gonna stand by her side like nationwide. I'm gonna stay by her side. I'm not letting up because you know what? Until this is all over with, um, Red Rover, where the fuck you been, my boy? What's up, Red Rover? You all over. I see you all over. Your body so can't see. Cause I just came in and I'm relaxing. I just came in. Oh, it's okay, Razzle. So no, it's all good. I ain't mad at you, Tupac. Y'all see my little poll? I put a poll up. Did you subscribe? Yes, no, maybe so. You thinking about it? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. But this what I have to somebody tag my little sister, my niece, my cousin, my we all of that in your house. Yeah, I'm chilling. I just came home. I don't even feel like being on camera. Listen, when you be in traffic, you had a long day. You just don't feel like doing all of that. So today is one of them days. Maybe later as I unwind through the day. You know what I'm saying? It's all cold outside. I took a nice shower. I'm getting all nice and toasty. Turn the heat up a bit. It's feeling good. I know you did, Red Rover. I appreciate it too. I appreciate anybody that subscribed to my channel because, honey, I gotta like. Okay, I got it. I think my cat hit my baby off because it was near her little house over here, almost like underneath it. So I think she was trying to be funny. That cat is very smart. think she was literally trying to hide my baby oil, but I found it. It took me a minute, but I got it. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Did he didn't do it? Did he's in jail? Gotta like, I gotta like, I gotta like. That's what I wanted to tell Claressa. Baby boo, baby girl. Let's just see your pretty face for a second. Go look at yesterday's live. You wasn't here yesterday live. Go check out yesterday's live. I'm showing my whole body. Fuck just the face. I'm showing my whole body, Red Rover. Go check me out if you really want to see me that bad. But check this out. This is what I wanted to tell Claressa. What she got to see. If she'll listen, this because this is gonna happen, whether she wanted to or not. Now it's over now because from what they saying and what's the understanding here is that this was all pre-planned. This was like we sat down and we just we mapped this shit out. You know what I'm saying? I want to be here too though and watch that. I can't. Oh, I can't be here to watch that. Yes, you can. After you get off of here, you can. Hi, Brianna. Hey, boo. Hi. This is what I wanted to tell Clarissa because this is to come. When you do a big contract like that, listen. I got 2 likes. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Did he didn't do it? Did he's in jail without no bail? Bail. He's going to. Thank you for the 2 likes. This is what I wanted to tell my girl Clarissa. The quote, the greatest woman of all times. That part. This is what I want to tell my girl. The industry they about to fuck with you to a certain degree. If not allowed, you want away. You want away for whooping. Rover. I ain't trying to listen. One thing I'm not gonna do is dog her. I bet you that. You don't see me calling out of her name. I'm only saying what I'm saying. I'm only Rover talk about laughing out loud. You on your way for a whooping. Clarissa knock my ass off from here to Texas. I don't want no smoke with Clarissa. Clarissa, I wouldn't even put a listen. I wouldn't even put up $50. She put up $50 or whatever. I wouldn't even try to fight her for that. I don't want no smoke, let alone that 100 G's. As good as that shit sound, I don't want no smoke. Listen, this is what the industry is gonna do because you signed a contract. Once you sign on that dotted line, they got you where they want you. So what they gonna try to do to you, Clarissa? You see how you bought that little watch? How they convinced you to buy that watch. That watch is a snake. I don't know who know about that $90,000 watch that she had. It's shaped like a snake, and it looks like a snake. I don't know what it is with the industry. Maybe they snakes in the there's a lot of snakes in the industry, but the industry deal with snakes. When they doing certain things, y'all can't tell me y'all don't see this shit. They literally they will alter their pictures to look like it's a snake with their hands and things of that nature. Ill. I don't know what it is. Remy my voice. Ill. I don't know what it is. But it got something. They're gonna convince you to start wearing that shit. Cause you're now a part of them. That's how they looking at it. You're a part of the industry people now. You was already there, but not like singer wise and rapper wise, and you was boxing. That's a little different. They don't look at y'all like that. But now, since you're supposed to have this record deal crap or whatever the case may be with Pat, they're gonna start to dress you. You're not gonna have your own. So this is why I want her to take heed and notice these things, Clarissa, because you still now this is new to you. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Lizzie, I love that name. There was a movie back in the day called Lizzie Borden. She took an axe and gave her parents 40 whacks. That's such a scary movie, but that name is beautiful, but it's rare. But every time I see that name called Lizzie, I think about that movie. It's such a scary movie. Lizzie Borden took an axe, gave her parents, and it's based on a true story. And Elizabeth Montgomery plays as Lizzie. Um, yeah, my what? My boardies Pierre, hey boo. But um, I have a cousin named we call Lizzie too. But make a long story short about that movie, it's a scary movie. It's based on a true story. If y'all haven't seen it, it's an old school movie. It's old. When I say it's old, I think it's in black and white. That's how old that shit is. But I remember back in the day that movie being popular, and I used to hear about it as I got older and I watched it. Scared the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Because it was based on some true shit. And the saying was Lizzie Borden, excuse me, Lizzie Borden took her axe, gave her father 40 whacks. When she, some shit like when she was done, she gave her mother 41, some bullshit like that. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let me go back to what I was trying to tell my little beautiful sister Claressa. Okay, what was you cook? What I cooked yesterday? Oh. I posted it too. At Red Rover, that fucking chicken was so. To be honest with you, I ate some of that shit for breakfast. I ain't want no eggs. I ain't want nothing. I wanted some of that damn chicken. That chicken is even. Let me stop, cause y'all just gotta taste it better than I can tell y'all. My shit was banging. I can't wait to eat some more. But I ate a salad earlier, so tonight that's gonna be my dinner. Is some of that chicken banging. It tastes just like it was made in the oven. You know how some people bake it? Cause I did it like that before too. I like to bake, but you can also, if you know how to do it, you can do it on a stovetop and make it taste just like oven style, even better. But y'all gonna see Claressa, just like, okay, for instance, the Sunbra God, some of us know who that is. I already noticed when Shannon Sharp did that interview with Claressa, what was the theme of the inside of the interview ring? It was Sunbra. I know about that because there's a channel that teach about that, and I also hear a lot of other stuff about that. I learned this through some bloggers. Tell you the truth, I learned it through some bloggers, and they tend to use orange and red a lot. So now I'm seeing this pattern now. They're gonna start to fuck with you that way, Claressa. They're gonna tell you what to wear. Nope, no, you can't wear that. This is where they got you now. We're your manager. You can't wear that. You're gonna be like, I'm wearing this for the interview. They're gonna be like, nope, no, you're not. You're not wearing that. You want some chicken, boo? 420 wrapper, come get some. Say less. Come get a plate, boo. You wouldn't want to leave. You'd be like, yo, what you cooking next? Can I have seconds? Sometimes I can't even cat. I impress myself sometimes. I'll be like, damn, I did that. And that happened a lot because, like I said, I ain't trying to say that this is the reason why, but my mother being from the islands, it sort of is, but if a lot of people be like, island people could cook, some other people can't cook. But for the majority of them, they can. But my mother being from Santo Domingo, she was a hell of a my mother was a hell of a cook. She cooked a lot of Dominican dishes. So I grew up on dishes like that. You know what I'm saying? So I could cook. And my dad Jamaican, and my dad made a lot of Jamaican dishes. My dad was a hell of a cook. So it's in my blood. That's all I can say. I know. But anyways, let me go back to what I was saying. They're gonna start to tell you, Claressa, what you can wear and what you can't wear. You're, you know how they try to make you industry puppets. This is just this is just my analogy of what I'm thinking they're gonna do because I see it. So all of this is allegedly. Let me say that too. Look at my description. Y'all see the action and all that. You know how that shit go. The 101 shit that you have to read before you could make allegations about certain situations. Okay, This is all alleged, but I'm telling you what I believe they're gonna start to do. Like that little watch, people saying it's an old lady watch that Clarissa bought for 90K. I guarantee you, Clarissa ain't say I want this little watch right here. And everybody was like, "Yo, get this." She probably didn't even notice at the time. They was get this one right here. No, get this. Yep, this one. And it's shaped like a whole fucking snake. I want her. I want a refund. Tell them you want a refund, Clarissa. That ain't even no style for you. That's for some one of them older industry hoes, not you. Um, and I wanted to say this too. Is Easy the Black Captain in on this bullshit too? Is he getting a little cut? Cause they said, and if they did that, Remy and Papoose, y'all did that shit. Y'all wrong for that. That's what I want to say too. Cause y'all ain't exempt from this bullshit. Y'all think y'all out of the woods. Everybody trying to make it seem most people trying to make it seem like it's Clarissa fault. Clarissa was bribed. It's a bribery game that she allegedly, in my opinion, she was bribed into this whole situation to sign that damn contract. She had snakes in her ear. Yo, sign it, get the pen. Yo, yup, sign that shit. Now it ain't no way out. But if I was Clarissa, yo, I'd be calling lawyers. I want you to double check, rearrange this whole situation of this goddamn contract. Fix it, make it work. I got the money to pay you. I bet you'll have a lawyer trying to. I bet you if Clarissa really want to try to settle this dust, some of this smoke, hire you a good ass lawyer. One of these industry lawyers. Hire one of them motherfuckers because that's to come. I see Clarissa taking some type of action. If Pat don't make it right, and then he's showing his uninterest in you. I don't like that either. He's showing that type of shit. He like, yo, don't touch me in a way, it's things of that nature. So this was never about love, and that's sad. And I would have been like, yo, if you really do, what's so sad too? In my heart of hearts, I believe if Papoose would have asked Clarissa to borrow some money or can I have some money, as obsessed as she is with him, she would have gave it to him. You probably didn't even have to go this route, Pat. You probably would have said, yo, Clarissa, put it on her and said, Clarissa, yo, let me get 2 mil. She might have gave it to you. Who knows? Oh, and another thing I wanted to say, I was on TikTok and Clarissa is this lady, she obsessed with you. She obsessed with you. Clarissa, she got her whole channel about you from where you was going with that guy named Tony Rich. And guess what? Guess what she said? Hey Clarissa, guess what she said? She said that you repoed Tony Rich car that you got him because he was wearing a Remy Ma t-shirt. I know this was going on way back then that you had beef with Remy or whatever. You was obsessed with Remy and got mad. This what she was saying, Carissa, and this ain't allegedly. She over there with a whole channel just about you, and it start off with Tony Rich. Tell me if I'm lying about this. That you got mad and repoed the car. She said you repoed his car because, and then they show him in a shirt with Remy Ma picture on it. And she said you got mad and jealous because of that and you repoed his car. I was like, is this true? But they did show the picture of him with the Remy Ma shirt and you was next. Some shit. Anyway, she's a bitch. I mean, like the way she putting her whole page consists of you. And I don't like the way she dogging you. Yeah, people gonna say they people's entitled to their opinion about you, but the way she doing it, she making it seem like you just the wicked witch of the Oz, like from the Oz, and like you one of them witches that the house fell on, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you so it's almost like you some shit like a wicked witch and that house just fell on you. And that's the part I didn't like. Cause it's like, you know what, you're a little older. Stop being so messy, miss. You know? Cause I'm talking about this shit because I want you to get the big picture of what's to come. I ain't gonna be talking about you too much longer. I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I want my channel to be based on my own unique style, like it have been. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna stay that way. I ain't getting into shit like this. Who knows? I don't know yet. I ain't gonna say it may never happen again with another famous person, because when you in the spotlight, this is the shit that come with it. People gonna talk and let the bullshit walk, Clarissa. Let it walk. Okay. Everybody hungry. You popping. You was popping right now. We hungry, so we gonna talk. I ain't starving. I'm just a little hungry. You know what I'm saying? So, but if I was starving out here, shit would be like, oh my goodness, shit would be like, yo, I'm just a little hungry. I ain't starving. I don't need nothing that bad. In due time, should have fallen into place and should have come together. So I ain't starving to where I'm about to set everything up in due time. Though, you know what I'm saying? I get my right equipment. It's over. It's over. Okay. It's been that one light. I mean, two likes and zero people in here. I'm gonna show y'all. Right? It just went to one, but it's gonna be more people in here than what they saying. I'm gonna screenshot this anyways for later. I'm gonna put this in my description so y'all can see it. That I've been on here for 21 minutes. It just jumped up to three, but I've been on here for 21 minutes and it's been at zero. Then it went to one. Now they went to three. Um, so we should have known something like this was taking place though, cause I was thinking, you know what? I was thinking this shit was real. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be a fool if I said I ain't think it was real in the beginning. I think we all did. We thought it was real. This was real love, like Mary J. I was like, because everybody was like, oh my God, they make a good couple, blah, blah, blah. Now everybody is like, nah, we seeing signs, too many things going on. This was a plan. You know what I'm saying? She obsessed with Remy, all type of stuff of that nature. And then how Pat been kind of like brushing you away. He don't want to kiss you. He don't want to hug you. He don't want to, just doing all those type of dumb shit like that. So he put it out there that I ain't really into her like that. I like her. We best friends. He even said it on the Breakfast Club. He like, yo, this my best friend right here. Motherfucker, your best friend. I'm your girl. I would have said some shit like that. What you mean besties? Yeah, we besties behind closed doors, but in public, I'm your girl. Don't be talking about this my best friend right here. He could have even slashed it. He could have said this is my best friend and my girl at the same damn time. Then I would have accepted that. But that was a sign right there too. This is my best friend right here. No, I'm not one of your boys. We ain't best friends, nigga. I'm your girl. I'm your future wife. He could have even threw that in there. This is my bestie and my future wife. Throw some good shit in there too. But don't just make it seem like I'm just here by your side, like Jada Kiss or some shit, just to be here by my side. Nah, I'm by your side because we signed a contract together. We in business together. Not only are you my man, you my future husband. We about, I'm gonna be your future baby mom. But this was all, at that time, this what it was gonna be. But now, as we can all see, that shit ain't gonna be none of this. It ain't gonna happen that way because of Pat. Pat say he like I love Pat Pooh, so I'ma still support both of y'all. I like y'all. I like y'all both. No cap. I even like that Dijon Cruz chick. She funny as hell too. But this fight gonna be interesting, boy. I'm telling you. Cause Pap gotta be there and shit. You know what I'm saying? So make it right, Papoose. Make it right. Go home and dick the broad down and do whatever you gotta do. Tell her you love her. Give her a temporary ring, even if you tell her it's a wedding ring, but it's a little promise ring. Just promise not to do no more damage, okay? Promise her that. Get her a promise ring and say, you know what, here's a promise ring, and I promise you, I'm gonna make this right. Hi, Hosea, Alexandria. How you doing, boo? Welcome to my channel, y'all. If y'all haven't liked and subscribed, y'all need to do that shit now. I don't know what y'all waiting for. What are y'all waiting for? Because it's gonna get better, and we're gonna have a lot of fun over here. That's all. That's all, and that's all. It's all about fun, and that's what we're gonna do. Tons of fun. Okay. 'Cause laughter is key. You gotta laugh, and I like to make people laugh. So if I can make you laugh, then you know what? I did my job. Because with all this shit going on in this crazy ass world, or the people in the world, like my mother used to say, it ain't the world, it's the people in this world. She said there ain't nothing wrong with the world God created. My mother used to always stress that. You around my mother, don't say it's crazy. This world is crazy. My mother would correct you real quick. Oh no, it ain't the world. This world is beautiful. It's these people in the world that's making it the way it is. But other than that, no. This is God creation. And it's beautiful. So she was right when she used to say that shit when I used to be in my house. This world was crazy. So thank y'all for joining me. Y'all didn't have to be here with me, but look at y'all. Y'all in my chat. It still say one person now, but I know it's more people in here. They do this all the time. This is like a never ending cycle. So I got my own shit to worry about with my relationship with YouTube, because YouTube is full of shit. They like to play these games. You know what I'm saying? They playing with a lot of people numbers. I realize it ain't just me, which is crazy because you'll think some of these seasoned bloggers they wouldn't be doing that shit. They got all these views, all these subs and stuff, and they still playing around. Stop putting more on your plate that you can't eat. That's what YouTube doing. They got a lot of new people that's coming in the door. They want a channel and all that stuff, and I guess they trying to keep up with everybody. They trying to spread it. You know what I'm saying? They trying to spread this money. You know what I'm saying? That's what they trying to do. So they like, we're gonna have to take a little bit of your numbers. You a big person, so we're gonna come back to you a little later. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give this sprinkle a little bit of this change over here for these new ones that's just got monetized. We gotta sprinkle some of this money over here. So right now we're gonna have to break these numbers down, okay? Because if you don't think they have a Dominion machine where they count all this shit up and they see what's, they know what numbers these numbers is how they want them to be. With the technology they got out here today, they know what they doing with these numbers. So don't think for a minute they ain't letting you see what they letting me see what they want me to see. Although behind closed doors they know it's more, but they saying if we give you all of these numbers right here, then we gonna have to F with this channel right here. And right now, they got to get this money right here because they put in this work and this is their numbers right here. So, in order for us to even this out, it's almost like the government they have to spend a certain amount of money every year. They always trying to say, okay, the budget. Shut the fuck up and cut some trees and make some more money. God damn it, stop that. Cut some trees and make some more money. All that, oh, we can't spend this much. We can't do that. We can't do that. We can't do this. Cut some trees and make some money and sprinkle this love a little bit for everybody. Stop playing. Shit. And P.S. ain't nothing like some fresh smelling goddamn cut trees and made that money made. That should be smelling so goddamn good. Anybody else like the smell of some fresh ass money? Crispy, when it's so crispy that the dollar bills you gotta like lick your fingers and shit to make sure you ain't giving up a couple of extra dollars. It's like it's so crispy and new. I love that kind of money. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? Have the money counter flipping out. Anywho, I ain't come to stay on here. I'm relaxing and relaxing and chilling like a villain. Okay, I'm out to chill, and I may come back. I don't know. When I'm out to heat up my food in a few hours. Show y'all how it look now. It look extra juicy and it tastes extra juicy. You know, the next day the food be banging. That next day it hit different. It hit different. Okay, shout out to J Main. It hit different. Yeah, so I just wanted to let Claressa know to be on the lookout for that because they're gonna try to dress you. They're gonna try to tell you when to come and go. Now you're down with them. You're in the industry, especially music wise. When it got to deal with music, the game is rigged. They got it rigged. So, anywho, I love y'all. Stay blessed. Don't